in my city with some gator rockets.
Where do y'all want to start? Where do y'all want to start with Menace? Classic movie breakdown. How do y'all want to start this, man?
I don't know.
I don't think we need to do a synopsis on this story like that. No, we don't need to do that.
Know a synopsis of it.
Yeah.
A tale of the summer.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know, but this was Lorenz Tate debut film.
Was it? This is his first movie.
It was his debut film.
Wow. Old dog. Damn.
So I guess start with behind the scenes stuff. I guess.
Okay.
Anybody have anything good?
Well, the obvious thing
First that about Lorenz
that
Tate.
everybody, even the people that are watching this, what about Lorenz Tate?
It was his debut film.
Yeah, it was his debut film.
Before, because I think I know where we're gonna go.
Okay.
But before that, the behind the scenes, who was supposed to play Lorenz Tate part?
I'm not up on this one.
Part.
Who was initially cast to play Old Dog is what you asking.
Yes.
Who?
Ice Cube just said he regretted turning down the role of
Wow.
Old Dog. I read that.
Cube would have been a cold ass Old Dog.
So he would have went from Doughboy to Old Dog.
And that's why he didn't want to.
He didn't want to get cast.
He didn't want to be typecast. Yep.
But he would have been a dog ass old.
He definitely could have been Old Dog. Yeah, he'd have did a very, very.
Would
good
he
job.
have been too? I think Lorenz Tate being as young as he was, and voice not being as deep as Cube's, and him looking more like your average everyday wild teenager in the hood. I think it sold the part a little more.
I think that made it more. I don't want to say relatable or more.
Let's say realistic.
Yeah, because these young cats. Lorenz Tate was the young wild boy that I think you see out there. Yeah. And that's why I'm scared of these little young motherfuckers nowadays.
But I'm just picturing Cube doing that liquor store scene, and boy, I see Cube killing that liquor store scene, bro. I see Cube killing that scene, nigga. Off that turnaround, like, what you say about my mama? Nigga, I said, man.
For the record, we was talking about this earlier. Cube could do most shit and would make it dope. Like, quick side note, we were talking earlier, like if they cast black people for the Mario movie, and if Cube was Luigi, Cube voicing Luigi would just be fire, man.
It would be dope.
Like,
it would
Cube
be
could do a bunch of shit
dope.
just off his voice, and it would be dope.
Yeah.
So another recast. I'm sure some of you've heard of this before, but Tupac was supposed to.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get there. Let's not get there first. Let's not get there. That's the big one. That's the big one.
One of the things.
Yeah, that's
the big one. Yeah, that's the big one. Anything else? Yeah. Any other behind the scenes before we behind the scenes stuff as far
does
as
everybody know AWAX was MCA? If you don't know, MCA is a rapper from back in the day.
Yep.
You should go and check out some of his music.
Yep.
But he was on in the game at the time. Like
MCA was killing it.
MCA was that
killing
guy.
it.
But he was the OG AWAX.
Yeah.
It
was a lot of low key rappers in there. The dude that played his cousin Harold, he's a rapper.
He looked like Ray.
I forgot what his name is, but he was a rapper from the Bay Area. Too Short, of course, was in there. He had a little cameo in there, and like BC said, the big one was the character Sharif was supposed to be Tupac. Tupac had basically won the role of Sharif, and things fell apart during the initial readings for the parts when they were going over script and doing table readings. Y'all want to get into that part?
Let me tell y'all a fun fact. One quick fun fact that I don't think any of us knew. I'm going through a list right here.
Okay.
The word fuck was said 305 times in the movie.
Yeah, Kane was letting them, hey, nigga, fuck you. He was letting them bitches fly.
The word fuck was said 305 times.
Wow. That's a lot of times.
And Spice One was originally cast for Kane.
I think
Spice One.
I think that Old Dog had like most of those fucks in the ride when they was going to kill the niggas at the stand.
There's a lot of them.
These niggas fucking shot your fucking cousin, nigga, man. Fuck that. I ain't letting that shit ride. We gonna shoot these motherfuckers. He was going crazy.
Yeah.
He let a lot of the fucks off right there.
Yeah.
A lot of them came from that scene. You said Spice One was supposed to be Kane?
Spice One was initially cast to be Kane.
Now with that story, I heard that they were, if they were looking at him, I heard that they knew they wanted Tyron Turner. They couldn't find that nigga. And when the casting call went out, he actually ended up going. He asked his uncle to take him to the studio to audition. And when he got there, Alan Hughes came out and was like, "Oh shit, Tyron." He was like, "This nigga talking to me." He like, "Yeah." He was like, "Nigga, we've been looking for you. We've been trying to get in contact with you
for you to do this damn movie,
for you to come out and audition for this role." So he says he came in, he did like one reading. 2 days later, they called him. Let's meet up. We want to talk to you about, your reading. Met him at a diner. And he said they handed him the script like, "You came." And that was it.
This is also Jada Pinkett's feature film debut.
Feature film? Okay. Yeah, because it had been just a different world up until this point. Yep.
Oh, and the "I Feel Sorry for Your Mother" was not initially supposed to be "I Feel Sorry for Your Mother." It was supposed to be "You Ghetto Bastard."
Oh, shit.
But the Korean guy freestyled it and came up with "I Feel Sorry for Your Mother."
For your mother.
Said he feel like it would irritate him more.
There's some depth to that part as well. The very beginning of the movie, there's depth to it. I think that in a way, it was a homage to the young lady that had been killed 2 years earlier. What was her name? Let me bring her
the
name.
riots?
Yeah, nope. The one that was in the store and had been shot by the Korean.
The little girl.
Yes.
Yeah, she's like 15. I can't think of her name.
Pac rapped about her all the time.
Latasha Harlins.
Latasha
Latasha Harlins. She had been shot by Asian store owner.
And got off.
Because they felt like she was stealing from them.
I remember that.
So I think that this was a reversal of things can go the other way if you motherfuckers don't stop fucking with us type of deal. Like, everybody that walk into your store ain't trying to steal from you, but some of us will blow your fucking head off for being disrespectful to us. I think that it was kind of a play on that, bro. It wasn't that hadn't happened that long ago. And when was it? The Rodney King beating hadn't happened much longer before this.
That. Yeah, and that was really one of the driving forces of the Rodney King thing.
Yeah. The Latasha Harlins thing. Yeah, so, you said let's get into the meat and potatoes, man. Let's talk about the Tupac. A lot of people want to hear about that. Some people haven't. Don't know the story. That Tupac was originally supposed to be Sharif, the Muslim friend of Kane and Old Dog and Stacy, the one that kind of had his head on straight. Mm-hmm. That part was originally supposed to be for Tupac. He had won the part. He was at the readings. He was there. Randy, you said you Pac is your guy.
Oh yeah,
Pac is your guy. I know. I've done my research as well.
Because we watched some of the same interviews with Tyron Turner and Vlad.
Yeah,
MC8 has done several interviews about it.
Yes.
But so you want that?
Go ahead, man. Yeah, give it up.
All right, I'll take this one. So actually, the film got greenlit because of Pac.
Really?
Yep. Because the studio when the Hughes brothers went to New Line Cinema, they were like, okay, we will greenlight the film if you get a hip hop artist, a popular hip hop artist, to be in the film.
Okay.
Because they felt that if they don't know how the movie's gonna do,
right?
But at least we can bring his audience into the theaters and they'll pay for the movie. Mm-hmm. So the Hughes brothers, who already had a history with Tupac because they did the Brenda's Got a Baby video. Mm-hmm. So they already knew him, had worked with him before. They were like, well, we need an artist.
And this is after Juice.
Artist. Yeah, this is after Juice.
Yep.
So that was the obvious choice for them. So they went to Tupac.
Damn.
Did they go to him for Kane or for Sharif?
No, for Sharif. Well.
Was Kane ever presented to Pac?
No.
Or O-Dog?
No. So this is the thing, and this is what a lot of people behind the scenes, and MC8, and I think Tyron Turner had talked about this also. They really don't think that the Hughes brothers wanted Pac to be in the movie at all, but they needed him to get the film greenlit,
to get that bread.
Yep. So they needed that. Yep. So because they worked with Pac before, so they probably knew how he was.
He's probably a headache.
So yeah, they probably knew he was a little bit of a headache. So they really didn't. People felt that they really didn't want him in the movie. So they gave him the small part of being Sharif.
Yep.
Because that wasn't a big role.
Very small for a character. For someone like Tupac,
his stature
that
at
is
that
a
time.
very
After Juice,
small role.
Now you're gonna play Sharif.
It's extremely small.
Small role for him. So they gave him the role, and a lot of people felt, and MCA said this recently, that they gave him such a small role, and they knew that he wasn't gonna like it, and they knew it wasn't gonna work out. So they had already had the I don't know the guy's name that played Sharif.
That's Tyron Turner's boy. He was Tyron Turner boy.
They said they already had him on deck.
Yep.
Because they already knew what was going to happen. So they gave Pac the role of Sharif. As they started doing the table readings for the movie, said Pac would always come in, and every time they did the table reading, when it was Pac's turn, he caused a fuss. It was always something he would come in.
He was trying to change the character.
Yes. So they said that sometimes he would come in late at that point too, but then they said every time he interrupted the table read. Pac's thing was, well, first of all, he wanted Sharif to be more with the shits.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, no, that's not the character.
Like even if he is a turned Muslim, why can't he have a little bit of that left over in him? Yeah.
They want him to get loose a little bit. Nope, that's not the character.
Get loose.
Okay. Well, if you're not gonna let me do that, then at least explain why Sharif is the way he is.
Yeah.
Give a little backstory.
Which that part made sense.
Yeah, give me some more meat. Let me talk about this.
Yes.
He could have been through some kind of trauma.
Yes, they say if because Sharif didn't fit with, why is Sharif hanging out with them? And why is Sharif hanging out with them?
Yeah.
Sharif is totally
I
opposite.
understand these my friends, but I've moved on to a different leaf, and it's like I've been preaching this to them, and they don't want to listen. Why am I even still
Sharif
hanging out
caught
with
a
these
body
niggas?
when he was young or some shit.
Well, so the backstory to Sharif, which they never told, was Sharif's brother he had a brother that got killed, and that's why Sharif turned his life around.
Okay.
And Pac was like, well, show that. At least show that so they'll know why
And it
my
makes the character believable.
Yeah, why is he the way he is?
And that's
At
smart.
least show that. They didn't want to show it. We don't got time. We do that. Well, explain it.
They could have did that in 2 minutes.
They could have did it. It was the perfect opportunity to do it when they introduced him.
Yeah.
When Kane came to the party and walked in, they gave a little back.
But then you have to do it for everybody. You gotta show.
They hit on everybody. He did a little quick. Oh, dog.
Oh, you mean just tell the story? Yeah. I thought you meant show
All
it.
he had to do was say
His brother got killed and he turned his life around.
Yep.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's all you had to
there
do.
You go.
Two
there you
lines.
Go. Yes, that makes sense.
Sharif is a Muslim now. He's not down no more. His brother got killed.
Yeah, Sharif used to be out here.
Yeah.
But his brother got killed a few years ago, and that nigga turned his life around.
That's all they
Nigga
do.
be on that Muslim shit now. I don't be fucking with it like that, but that's still my nigga. Bang!
That's it.
What?
Bang.
Can I write a fucking script or can I write a fucking script?
There we
The script
go.
was wrote in
Got me
28
fucked
days.
up.
So just to speed through it. Yeah, Pac always interrupted it. So eventually the Hughes brothers said, you fired.
They had a falling out.
Yeah, they had a falling out. You're fired. So Pac gets fired. They bring on a new guy to be Sharif. A little while later,
Boy,
very famous incident where
niggas got no hearts video shoot.
Pac
Spice One.
caught back up with them, and it was on a golf course. Right? The video shoot was like,
No, it was in L.A. I don't know if it was on the golf course. I think the cribs were like right by a golf course. Like you know how the cribs are made.
They directed that video.
Yeah, the Hughes brothers did.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Pac showed up with a bunch of his friends, caught back up with the Hughes brothers,
Yeah.
and a beat down ensued.
Beat the brakes off one of them. I
And
think
they
it was
say you can still see
Alan.
Pac in like 2 scenes on the video.
Yeah. I think Alan.
Yeah, because the other one ran. They said
Yeah, the other brother ran.
So
Even Tyron Turner said that. He
Yeah.
said that nigga booked. He said that nigga didn't want no parts of that.
took off. So Pac got his revenge, lumped him up, for which he did a little jail time. He only did it was like a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, they say when Pac pulled off, he say, next time you fire a nigga like a man, and pulled off on that nigga. He say, all you heard was car doors closing, nigga. Oh,
That's
man.
why Pac's not in the movie.
Man, yeah, but is this, considering what we got from Sharif, is this a better movie with Tupac in it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Because they
I would
didn't.
love
They
to
wouldn't
see
let
Pac as
Tupac.
old
They
dog
wouldn't.
in that scene at the house when Homeboy walked up, the cousin. I would have loved to have the scene Pac as old
Yeah.
dog, like encouraging Kane to fight and shit, and then even jumping in a little bit. I think Pac could have did that.
Yeah, because Pac had that crazy side to him that he could unleash. But I think coming like you said, Cube playing Doughboy, Pac coming off of Bishop, you run, especially back then, you run the risk as a black actor being typecast. And I think that's why probably the Sharif role was probably like, all right, breath of fresh air. I'm playing somebody completely different than Bishop. But damn, can I get a little bit of meat to this character? Can I know I don't have a lot to do.
No.
But I'm Tupac.
Don't care.
Can I have a little bit more meat and potatoes
Read
to
that
it?
script, boy.
First of all, I'm gonna get smoked at the end of this movie, all right? Can you at least let me flesh this character out so that when I get smoked, people care about me at the end of the movie? Because I mean, like, we all appreciated Sharif, but damn, I don't think the death hit us as hard as it should have.
Nah, it did, because when Sharif got shot, he was the good one.
He was the good one, but we didn't even really
Sharif?
know who Sharif was. It's like he's a Muslim and he want to leave. He trying to convince his friends. We weren't invested in him. You know what I'm saying?
Like
the guy,
no dog. Right.
but we were like, damn, he didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
That was the most like, damn, Sharif didn't deserve to go out like that, man.
Y'all remember the scene where homeboy brought the shit to Chauncey to steal the car?
Yeah,
If you
the
pay
white boy.
attention, you could see a plane headed over in that scene.
Yeah.
They said that plane was so loud that they had to go back and voice over that part because you couldn't hear him. You couldn't hear him. They had to go back and do it in the studio and voice over that part because the plane was so loud while they were shooting.
He said,
That's
you
wild.
scared to have a black man steal from your funky ass.
So, yeah, I'm sorry. When he threw the change at my man, that was a really wild part. Then you see my man toss some change on the curb.
10:30. He gave him the big eye. He said 10:30.
He said 10:30. That nigga did not want to come back at
He
10:30.
did not want to be there, bro. He did not want to be in the hood.
Scared to come in the hood? Yes. Yes.
Oh man! All right, well, let's talk about some of our favorite scenes, man. Let's talk, what's y'all favorite scene
I think
from the
this
movie?
movie has
Too many?
some of the most quotables
Oh yeah.
in any movie we've done.
For sure.
There's so
Look
many.
at the motherfucking wheels. Like, come on, like, who hasn't said that when you see somebody
Every
rolling
time
down
I
the
get
block?
some new rims, I literally say
Yeah.
that. Every
And
single.
when we used to go to
it
Belle
just
Isle,
dawned on me why I say that.
Yeah.
Like, I've been saying it so much, I forgot that that's where the fuck I got it
yeah,
from.
when we go to like, we used to be at Belle Isle, niggas come through on the strip, like, look at the motherfucking wheels. Like, come on, man. Like, that's a classic. That's a classic joint. Who got some other ones? You got any other quotables?
Oh, the whole Samuel part.
Oh, nigga,
That whole scene.
man. And I think that
No, you don't. You don't fucked up part.
yeah,
Bill Duke.
that. I think that the whole Samuel L. Jackson scene really played a part into better suck my dick being super disrespectful. Like beyond, I'll shoot you for this because King Daddy shot that nigga for saying it in this movie. So I deem that as ultra disrespect now. I think that played a really, really big part in suck my dick being, because if you look at like old school shit, like from the 80s and
wasn't
stuff
saying
like
that
that, they were, but it was just like another thing. Like, hey, fuck you. It was like, hey, suck my dick, man. Like, it was
Kinda
another
joking.
thing. Yeah, but when it got to the 90s, it was kind of like, hey, man, suck my dick. A word, nigga. I'm gonna shoot your punk ass. You know what I'm saying? It turned into that. So I think this movie might have had a little bit to do with that.
Think you Ron
O'Neal or something, nigga. Boy, I remember niggas came to school saying that shit, dog.
When she,
I ain't your bitch,
I think
nigga.
my favorite scene is probably. It's so many. Like the what the fuck you telling me for?
Oh
Like,
man,
damn, I was just about to say
I
that.
have literally saw somebody have a conversation like that.
some of us might have had that conversation before.
But and then when he catch my man's in the drive-through,
Yeah, I got problems with that scene, but we'll talk about
I got
it.
big problems with that scene.
I got
also.
problems with that scene.
Oh, y'all talking about like the technical
I think
issues?
we're on the
Yes.
same page.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Let's give it up. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The technicality of the. All right, you've jacked this nigga in the drive-through. Where you going? How you getting?
How do you get the rims
How you
off?
get the rims off?
How do you get the rims off?
Where you taking him? You have to take this guy somewhere and get him out of the car. You can't just be like, hey man, you better sit in this fucking car while I take these fucking Daytons off this fucking off this motherfucking Mustang, nigga. Sit in the car. Don't move. Like, what the fuck? How did you get him, Kane?
Ow.
He made him probably park somewhere and took the car.
No, nigga.
I think they just left that to assumption that he did it the right way.
And then he was in his shit. Usually when niggas use the jack, it was two niggas. One nigga get dropped off. You run up on the nigga. You take the car. Nigga hop out. I'm pulling off.
Mm-hmm.
We meet up somewhere. Nigga, you parked your car.
to go take somebody else's
to go
car.
take somebody else's wheels. Like, you have to go back to your car now at this point. Yeah, I got issues. I got issues
Yeah,
with
no,
it.
MC Ren was initially supposed to be AWACS too.
MC Ren?
MC Ren.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad they went with
They was going to pick a
MC8.
motherfucker named MC something.
Yeah, I'm glad they went
to
with
play
MC8.
AWACS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 8, they got it right with 8. They got it right.
Yeah. Any other quotables? We got some other quotables for it, man. Let's give me some more, man.
Get
Let's
some, put some grits with them links, man. Hurry up,
I'm
I'm hungry,
hungry than a motherfucker. Oh, faggot ass Chauncey,
Faggot ass Chauncey
became a
said that,
name.
yeah.
It became a name. Like
did.
it be through the hood, like, you know what I'm
That
saying?
shit
Like,
where he was watching the tape, he said, "This is like Kane whooping your ass."
he said, "Yeah, I don't know all about that, but this looked like Kane whooping your ass."
He was watching the fight.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for your mother.
I feel sorry for your mother.
Say about my mama.
Yep. Oh man, that nigga, they you know it became because they did it in Don't Be a Menace.
Man, Cube would have made that shit scary, dog. What you say about my
You
mama?
say about my mama?
I mean, the whole Bill Duke scene.
Yeah, you know you done fucked up, right?
That nigga said 11:15, right? Yeah, it's 11:15. So you went to the store at 12:15.
Yeah, I would be afraid
He
if I
threw
was.
that in there just to mess him up. Yeah, and they do that.
I would be scared if I was sitting across from Bill Duke in that scene. Like, do you see them fucking delighting in that bitch?
And
Like,
Nigga pointed the gun at him like, put the gun at him and sit
The first
there.
words he said to him was, "All right, little bitch."
all right, little bitch. Like, all right, whoa. What do you want to know?
Questions. I want some simple answers.
I mean, talking about quotables, the Kane and Jada Pinkett, all on his nutsack.
Yes.
We used to say that all the time.
Yes. You all on his nutsack.
Old Dog had a gang of quotas because the panties line
When he
too.
went,
Yeah.
no, when old dog was there, it was like, nigga, you over here act like a bitch right now.
Yeah.
Nigga, you killed your
Yep.
cousin and all this shit. We
That whole
shooting all
scene.
of them.
Boy, that whole scene.
That whole scene.
Man,
He showed heart.
and I used to think that was like one of the hardest scenes ever. Like, damn. And
Niggas
then now
want
that
nigga
I'm
hard.
looking at it, I'm like, this nigga trying to get his friend to just be on some bullshit. Like,
Well, you
damn,
know,
son.
It's his cousin. He killed his cousin.
Kane was wrote to be almost as bad as Old Dog initially, but they figured they had to make him more relatable and sell him more as a man. Because two wild niggas, you gonna be like, you know
And
what
then
I'm
when he
saying?
get killed at the end, he's like, I
Yeah.
don't feel
Yeah,
like it.
yeah. So they had to
The
sway
nigga-
the way that they wrote Kane.
The nigga, he did kill somebody. He was selling crack. He basically showed the world how to cook crack in the movie. He jacked the nigga for his rims.
And his jewelry. And made him
And
get a
his
burger.
jewelry.
But he
and
was
made
in
him buy him a
love.
burger.
Turned down the chick that told him he was pregnant and just told him.
Yeah.
He said, I had that Jimmy on extra tight.
So,
That was the line too, by the way.
so technically, he just as bad as Old Dog. Only Old Dog killed the nigga in the beginning and shot a crackhead.
Well, Kane had a
He killed
reason
two
for
people.
killing somebody.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
At least it was, I want to say justified, but
Yeah.
You get
It
it.
was kind of like
get
you killed my cousin, my nigga. You gotta go. You gotta go.
okay. So, question:
Yeah.
We've had, we all have strong feelings about this. But what do you guys feel about Kane fucking his man's girl?
Not even his man's. He said you was like my daddy
His
when I was
idol, he
growing
was
up.
guy that raised him. Fucked his girl.
And this
I mean, he
raises
managed to avoid it for a long time, though.
he did.
Yeah, so
And this raises a serious question. How old was Ronnie? How old was she?
probably
They never
never
really
said it.
They never really
explained.
touched on
Because she
that.
got a
older than him
5-year-old.
for
Like was
sure.
she much older than? She had to be like 3 or 4 years older than Kane.
probably it's
But
more
she
than
was,
that.
and she was
Probably more than that
probably,
because she had a 5-year-old.
and she was probably 10 years younger than Pernell.
Yeah, Pernell was
At the
probably
minimum.
fucking her at the young. Fucking, she was his little youngin. You know what I'm saying? Like it was back in the day.
Got her pregnant.
Don't chill, people. Chill. Okay?
And y'all know that scene was added, by the way, too.
What?
Kane talking to Pernell.
Oh, really?
It was added after they turned the movie into New Line. New Line suggested it to give the film a little more heart.
Okay. All right.
The little tear by Kane.
You'll take that. I mean, I like that scene, though. I like it. I like that scene. Yeah.
Great scene.
Very good.
You was like my idol.
It's it's very key to him deciding his fate.
Because Pernell gave him his
Yeah,
blessing.
Pernell gave him the blessing to go and then convinced
he
him to
couldn't
be
do
like,
nothing
do something better. I'm the one that raised you and I'm telling you to do something better with your life.
Take
So
care of my
I'm telling
son.
you to get out of the hood. And this is the nigga he grew up listening to. So it was key.
Because
That
they
was-
gave
that
him
was
his
key.
gun in the beginning.
That was very,
That
very
was a smart
key to
decision
it.
by the studio.
Yeah. You know what? I think that things were kind of different back then. The fact that he was gone for good. I think that kind of opened the door of where Pernell was probably looking at it like, if it's gonna be anybody,
It should be him.
I wouldn't mind it being Kane.
Somebody I know I raised.
And
I know he's
yeah,
a solid kid.
He got a good head on his
Yeah.
shoulders. He
Kane-
can make good decisions if he has to.
And Kane didn't plot on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He actually, like BC said, he
BC
avoided
said,
it for a
avoided it.
long time. She pretty much jumped on him and took
She
it.
almost raped him.
Yeah. Yeah. Lock that nigga. Lock the door on that nigga.
You ain't leaving.
That nigga tried to. He said, "Nah." She's like, "Mm-mm.
Yeah. So
I'm
I'm
getting
gonna
this.
get this.
I'm getting this tonight."
Yeah. Say that nigga been locked up for I don't know how long. I need some dick.
And they shot the whole movie in 33 days.
I can believe it. I can
33
believe
days.
it.
And MC Ren didn't have no lines in the script.
Wait.
MC Ren or MC8?
MC8, my bad.
Okay.
He ain't had no lines.
So he just ad libbed a lot of his
He
shit.
ad-libbed everything to sound like an authentic gang member.
Yeah, in a recent interview, I heard he said that. In an interview he did with Art of Dialogue, they was talking about it, and then they asked him, was he upset when Pac kept interrupting the table reads? He was like, I ad-libbed most of the parts, my parts anyway, so I ain't give a fuck. I thought the shit was funny. He's like, I can see how the actors would get upset, but to me,
He gonna go out there and just freestyle it.
All right, well, let's get into favorite scenes. Let's talk about favorite scenes. Some or scenes that stick out to you. One of my favorite scenes is when him and Harold pulled up to the party. It just makes me feel good.
it's about to have fun.
It just
man.
makes me feel really good. And one thing that I noticed is that, like, as soon as these niggas walked into the party, Harold got right to the bitches.
Yeah.
That nigga Harold said, yeah, I'm gonna be on the bitches.
Harold was about money.
He literally said that. He literally said that. Like, I'm about to go over and talk to these hoes.
Kane in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nigga,
niggas
it
said,
just,
"K house like niggas wasn't paying no attention, low key though." Only
man,
one
they
person was
wasn't.
like,
They wasn't paying no attention. They like, oh, nigga, well, there's Kane in the house. All right. They got to the backyard and everybody out in the backyard playing fucking cars and dominoes and shit. It made me feel. I remember those little parties like that. Like it wasn't like hood parties, but it was like family parties where you could walk through the crib and get to the backyard and the barbecue grill going. Music is popping off. Your uncles and shit in the backyard talking shit, playing cards, shooting dice, whatever the fuck they doing. It's always a cooler. They got like the pop for the kids, and this cooler they got the beer for the adults, and you know what I'm saying, the little wine. Remember people used to drink the Bartles and James back in the day? That's what my aunties and them used to drink. Y'all remember them? Little wine cooler joints?
Yep.
Like that. I remember parties like that, and it just made me feel good, especially having watched the movie already and knowing what the fate of some of these characters was. That's one of those moments where everybody, the whole cast is there. It made me feel good to see that scene. Like that is one of my favorite scenes.
Such a subtle part is one of my favorite parts about that whole little scene.
Yeah.
When they was leaving to go get something to eat.
Yeah.
And you say, you gonna meet us at the we going to Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
No, man, y'all going to Jack in the Crack? Hear us say, "Oh hell yeah,
Oh,
hell
he
yeah."
say, hell yeah, nigga. Hell yeah.
That shit good, boy. That's like
Hell,
when
I was hungry, boy.
when the
That nigga said,
motherfucker
I'm hungry
know
than a motherfucker. I'm
when you
high
gotta
as
go to
hell.
that one coney in the hood, you like, man, you
Yep.
wanna go there? Like,
Yep.
hell yeah, nigga,
Yeah,
they got the best.
They
Yes.
got the best chili cheese fries in the city, nigga. Yep. But man, coming off of that part, then nigga AWACS went to the fucking gas station and said, "Let me get
$3.
three. Let me get three." Bro,
that probably got my
I
$4
had
lasted them for the week.
I
probably
had
got
to
6
fucking
gallons.
Google how much gas cost in 1993.
How much
It
was
was
it?
like $1. It was like from 90 cents to $1.11.
So you got about 3-4
That was
gallons.
the country. That was the country average for gas. This nigga put 3 gallons in that bitch off of $3,
I
bro.
remember.
Big ass fucking cat.
Nigga had a deuce, bro. In that big motherfucker,
Y'all talking about
man.
AWACS car?
Yeah.
I was just looking at what kind of car that was.
That nigga put $3 in that bitch and got 3 gallons out that motherfucker, man. I was like, God damn. So when I heard it, I had to pause the movie, bro. I was like, I have to look this up right now. And it was like the average from 90 cents to $1.11.
I remember when I first started driving, gas was like 95 cents. Or something.
Yep, 95 cents,
I
97,
remember.
98.
It was
Yep.
2 when I
I
started.
tell motherfuckers, I always remember seeing. I distinctly remember 129 for a gallon. Like I don't know if I was driving
That was
or if
high.
I was just
That was
paying
high.
That was high,
attention.
yeah.
Well, I distinctly remember 129 a gallon.
That's late now. That's like probably 98, 99.
Yep, that was pretty fucking high. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably started noticing when I was starting to drive.
Because I know when around 99, when the gas prices was down, it was like 98 cents, 97 cents, something like that per gallon. Like when this was around 99, 2000 era. When the gas prices was,
Oh, and that's when Bush got in. He was like, "I'm gonna make gas $2 a gallon," and niggas was
2000,
tripping.
2001.
Like, nigga, you about to go fill up tomorrow? That shit about to
Yep.
be $2.
Yep.
I might hit $2 before Bush.
$2. Niggas used to be tripping off of
I thought $2 a gallon was the thing that had everybody
No, he
tripping.
went
Yeah, I
up to
remember
3.
It was.
No,
Because I was in middle school
No, that
when it's
two,
$2.
yes,
The
when
two was the
That was like
initial
98.
thing, though.
lost their mind.
They was 98 when
Like,
that
are you,
happened.
I'm walking everywhere.
I was in 8th
$2
grade
a
when that
gallon?
happened.
Not driving nowhere.
No. Yes.
And look, it's not paying 4.
Yep. Any other memorable scenes? What do y'all?
I
some of
liked
y'all
when
favorite scenes?
Came beat old boy ass. So I don't
In
think
front
you
of the
know me,
grandparents'
homie.
house.
Eileen and cousin.
Yeah, he's like,
Okay.
I don't think you know me, homie. He's
I don't
like,
think you know me.
he's
Why
like,
would you go
Yeah.
solo.
solo to somebody else's crib?
Knowing you got a glass chin. No, you can't take no punch.
Knowing you easy to
And that
knock
bitch
out,
like,
nigga.
he just started,
Got stomped the fuck
Oh,
out.
stripper raping motherfucker.
Man.
yeah, Junior.
He was a
Junior whole
bitch.
ass.
He said, my cousin don't like the way you been dogging her.
And I don't either. You don't even know me, nigga. You don't even know what the. How you know that this bitch ain't on some bullshit with
Right.
me? Can we talk first?
Right.
Like, can we have a conversation?
You
Or
just step
wanna
up on some tough
be on some
shit.
bullshit.
said,
Now
I
you
had
gotta
to-
get knocked the fuck out, and I'm gonna stomp you out.
I had Jimmy all extra tight.
Two things I want to bring up right quick. And I know they did this on purpose, but you see how things came around. So when I say that, at the beginning of the movie, when Kane was little, like when he was at the party at his parents' crib, and he went outside on the porch,
And they did that
he
with
wanted
Anthony.
some beer. Yep. He wanted some beer. They gave him some beer to drink, and he got to see Purnell's gun and everything. And then they brought it back around with
Yep.
Anthony. It was the
That's
same
pretty
thing.
good. Yep.
He came outside. He wanted some beer, but they didn't let him drink the beer
Right.
at that point. So it showed like Purnell said,
The endless cycle.
Yeah, like Purnell said, teach him better. Teach him that what we grew up with was bullshit.
Bullshit.
So
Yep.
it's like one of those things that came around, and they were trying to do better with the next generation. They were trying to do better, and I think
Yep.
that was like a little underlying, hidden.
Yeah,
thing
and they had to put that in there, man, to show that, like, there are ways that people try to make changes in these type of environments, no matter how fucked up it is. There's some people out here that be able to change, you know what I'm saying, and advance from what the fuck they grew up with. So that was one of it's a lot of messages in this fucking movie, bro.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of underlying
Favorite
messages.
scenes. One of my favorite was the Get Back. When they got them niggas with
At
getting hair.
the stand.
Yeah, that was one of my just the way they planned. They had it set up. When
It was just
that
kinda
nigga
like
was
Boys
running
in the
off the rim, like, hey, you need some help,
Hey,
homie?
you need some help?
Man,
Hey, come on, niggas.
man, that's
Come
my
on,
shit, dog.
That kind of reminds you.
Stupid ass bitch.
If you notice, that scene was just like Boys in the Hood when they went to get their get back
Yeah.
after they killed what's his name, caught up
Yeah.
the burger spot.
He said, it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. He
Like, turn
said,
your bitch ass over.
well, fuck you then, nigga.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it was a lot of similarities in that shit. It was a lot of similarities.
And the absolute worst drive-by scene
Oh
ever.
my god.
in any movie in
Son,
history.
listen.
The fake
How
guns.
is y'all not
Actually,
shooting
there
these niggas
is
coming?
there is one drive-by scene
Oh
worse,
man, what?
and
And don't be a menace.
Right?
No.
Yeah, you better be.
it's a Tubi movie,
Oh,
and they
man.
did a drive-by on somebody's grandma.
We know
Man, that
to be
don't
terrible.
count, man.
boy.
Nah, it's
know
a real
Tubi
movie.
trash.
How much money
though.
did it make?
I don't know.
It don't count.
That's a hood.
Man.
That's the worst
It's a
drive-by
hood
scene
movie.
in history, though.
All
You
Tubi
need
movies
30
is-
mil and up to be
Dog,
compared
they
to
did a
minutes.
drive-by on
All
somebody's
Tubi
grandma,
movies.
dog.
They be
That
like,
was
ping,
the
ping,
worst
ping,
drive. But
ching.
for argument's sake, that was a horrible.
Niggas are shooting cap
Horrible
guns and
drive
shit.
by.
Corner, this nigga was all the way
All
out the window.
way with the scully
with the
on.
scully
Three of them
on
got on the goon mask.
in broad
The
daylight.
driver got on the goon.
None of
man.
y'all saw these niggas coming.
And this one fool just got his face out.
Right.
This one fool. Everybody else masked up, and you got your dumb twisted
Just
up
so
face.
he could see him.
Yeah, your
And
goofy
then-
ass want to be
and
the
then
one
he
to
go
get
from
some.
he go from a Uzi to
What's
Yeah, he
up
started
now,
shooting with a Uzi.
partner?
And then when they cut back to
He had
him,
a Mac
he got the
10.
Mac 10. And a little part y'all didn't peep. It was a whole different nigga hanging
Yeah.
out the window.
yeah.
Uh,
I saw it.
Like at first, the mask was different than everything. Like at first, it's a little it's a bigger, looser part around the mouth, and the dude's a little bigger. But when they cut back, it's a slimmer dude with the tight little piece around the mouth.
What the Hughes brothers? What the fuck were y'all doing? Like, how did you miss this
All
in
right,
editing?
freeze. And then how Kane gets shot when he went to go after the little boy.
Nigga,
Little
Kane-
boy
They
was already
technically had
passed.
passed Anthony already.
They
Kane
passed
was in the
Anthony.
Matrix, baby. Kane.
Dog, when they first started shooting, Kane was like, he tried to juke the bullets.
Kane was
he did juke
ducking
them bitches because
bullets,
they all
nigga.
hit Sharif.
They did.
Kane jumped in the Matrix and Sharif ass caught him. They should. That's why
Nobody should have got except for Sharif.
that Don't Be a
nigga
Menace scene was so great because that nigga said, they should.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly what Kane looked like. He looked like that's what he was
That was
saying.
it. That was it. Yo.
That nigga Kane hit that bullet time from Max Payne. Nigga like boom, 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 boom. He said, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit." Sharif back there catching him,
That drive
catching
scene.
all of the missed bullets.
Damn, Sharif, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, they had his Sharif for the whole clip.
Yeah,
Yeah, like he got his
oh,
ass
man.
sparked up.
Like
He got
ketchup
lit up.
flying
He
off
got
that
lit up
nigga.
like Lonzo on Training Day at the end with the Russians.
Yeah,
But just he wasn't on the car because he was in that bitch like,
yeah.
So
Man. Good questions that may be unanswerable, but why the fuck they want to go to Kansas so bad? What the fuck
what's the name
in
was going to
Kansas?
school out
Yeah,
there.
that's going to school.
Stacy.
Gonna play
Stacy.
football.
So Stacy was going to play college football.
Yeah.
And he wanted to bring his friends with him to
He
college.
said it's more calm here.
Yeah.
It's more opportunity here.
Yeah.
I know y'all won't die here.
Okay,
Exactly.
Nobody knows
that's
us.
so
why
he had a
Sharif-
scholarship
Yeah.
and was going to play football, and then was just
They
like,
asked Sharif to come with
So
us.
so y'all
Sharif-
niggas
And
just
then
come.
they asked Kane to
They
come
asked
with
Kane
us.
to come.
Okay.
Sharif was
Kane.
trying to
Alright.
turn his life around. So what better place to go than fucking Kansas?
Okay. Did we ever find out who the fuck Willie Lump Lump is?
No.
We gonna do something about that though.
Who is Willie Lump Lump?
Who the fuck is Willie Lump
The
Lump?
nigga who got his ass beat all the time.
Like, why do they call him Willie Lump Lump? Like, did,
Nigga
because he
knotted
got
up
the herpes?
easy.
Just some inside shit. Just a little inside joke.
Did he get the herpes?
We gonna shoot something on Willie Lump Lump.
What else did I have here? Oh yeah, we already asked. How old was Ronnie? What do you give him? So Kane was 18,
17, 18.
17, 18. What are we giving Ronnie? About 22, 23,
I'll say Ronnie
23-ish?
probably was about.
I'm gonna say 25
I
max.
was gonna say 25.
Yeah,
25
y'all
max.
giving her that?
I was
Okay,
gonna say that.
all right. Yeah. I mean, I could see it because Pernell was 10 years, 10,
And then for her to
15 years
have
older
her
than Kane.
head on, talking about moving out of town.
Yeah, and she had a 5-year-old, so yeah.
I mean,
I
girls
give
do
her
have
that.
babies at 15, 16,
This is
17,
true.
but
This is true.
I'm gonna give her 25 tops.
That's
Yeah.
what I'll say.
Okay. Yeah, that's I think that's all I have for questions as far as some of the anybody had any
So got
questions?
a Urban Dictionary of Willie Lump Lump. It says when a group of friends have an inside joke and another person asking what's so funny. So you just said you don't want to go out like Willie Lump Lump.
Randy literally just said inside
Yeah.
joke. He
Okay,
literally just said that.
Okay.
I just went to go look.
He
'cause
was just
asked.
saying it though. I don't think he knew the Urban Dictionary meaning.
Yeah,
But that's what Kane said.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, when he was
Okay,
in
so
college-
they gave the
Yeah.
definition in the.
Yeah, when
Wow.
he was like, "Who's Willie Lump Lump?" Kane was like, "Just a little inside joke, man."
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's what
They
it said.
finessed that in there. That's what's up.
Kane was the worst crack dealer ever. This nigga was the most obvious fucking crack dealer in the history of crack dealers.
Terrible.
Like this nigga doing a hand to hand in the hood, and he like,
Yeah.
go ahead and take that crack. Like,
They say 50%
nigga, why you
of
so
the crack,
obvious, my nigga?
50% of the crack they show him cooking and selling was actually real crack.
Really?
50% of it.
Wow.
These niggas bought crack to shoot a movie.
Why? Why are you buying crack,
Authenticity.
nigga? You can get a case for that.
Right.
Get some powder.
Yeah, like why the fuck are you buying crack?
Yeah.
But yeah, Kane definitely taught niggas. Well, it was close to teaching niggas how to cook crack. Like they almost could have learned if they wanted to learn.
I forgot I wanted to hit on this.
Okay.
The breakout, absolute star of this movie.
The crackhead.
The fucking crackhead.
The one that got shot.
Every scene.
The one that
He
got
was
shot.
genius in.
Every scene was a banger.
The cheeseburger.
Yes. He was a star, boy.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
nigga said, "I got some money today.
I got some money
I got
today. $2.
But then they beat his ass and took his $2.
This nigga wax and say, nigga, I told your bitch ass don't come with nothing but 20. What the fuck did you do?
But you know what's wild though? Is why they was all
said,
posted
"Come
there
on, man."
and the police pull up and the crackhead is running with
The
them.
crackhead is
He's running
hooking up with him, dog.
Like, why is he still there?
That nigga old dog said, he said, "Oh man, that's just all that cheese."
Just
I
on the
be
cheese I've been eating. Man, is that where the crackhead bounce came from? That is definitely where the crackhead bounce came from.
And
He
what?
was the first nigga on TV to bounce with the crack, nigga.
And what made him think old dog was gonna entertain him, get this big suck by him?
Maybe he was a real crackhead.
And this
He
is why he's a
was.
stor. This is why he's a star, boy. The
He
actor.
tried it, bro. He
Actor.
tried it.
He was so frustrated with he didn't have enough money for old dog. He said, "Man, come on, damn, man. It's all right. Look, wait. And I suck your dick."
He say I do
Nigga say
anything
what?
that I need to do to get some rock, bro.
I suck your
He told that nigga to wait. He said, wait. Don't leave yet until you hear my last proposition.
My grand offer.
His last offering.
Don't leave
His last
until
offering.
you hear my grand proposition, all right?
His last
I've been
proposition.
holding this bitch in my pocket.
The ace in the
And I
hole.
wasn't ever
Ain't no wasn't never. What he telling you is the mother
now I'm
motherfuckers
about
that
to
be
bring it
selling,
out.
They be going for this.
Somebody went for it.
Somebody went for it.
Somebody fell for it.
Somebody went for it.
You're
yeah.
not just gonna break as a man. You're not just gonna break that out. You're not.
Oh, shit.
So somebody had to say, if you don't got no
God.
money, you gotta do such and such. That nigga say, damn, if I'm short, that's all I got to do.
Oh, my God, dog.
Let's see if it work on this young nigga.
Give that gok.
He was a star, man.
Yeah, he was. All right, man. Let's get into casting today. If we had to recast these characters for today, who would we be choosing to fill these roles? Who wants to go first? Who got anything?
I can go. I got a few.
All right.
I'm
Let's just start with characters and go down the line.
yeah. Let me pull my list up really quick.
Start with Kane.
Yeah, we start with
Yeah.
Kane.
I didn't do the whole cast.
I didn't either. I
did
think I
like
did like 6 characters.
Okay.
I did
as soon as I can find my money.
Kane, Old Dog, Ronnie, Sharif, Stacy, AWAX, and Lulo.
Okay.
Who?
I don't think I did.
Lulo was too
Too
short.
short.
Oh,
Yeah.
too short.
Nigga, with too short don't fucking age. Too short can still be too short.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Did you pick that?
Yes.
Where the fuck is my list? Is
All right,
this it?
start
Okay,
with
I
it.
got it. I
Oh,
got
you
it.
got it? Okay.
I got it. So, I don't know how young we were going in this movie, right?
Yeah.
So I for certain characters I gave multiple options. For Kane, We can do Michael Rainey Jr.
Tariq.
Tariq.
That little nigga,
Or
fucking crazy.
he do. Or we could do Shamik Moore.
That's what I got.
You got Shamik
I
Moore?
got Shamik Moore. Yep.
Shamik Moore.
From to get Raekwon from the Wu-Tang series.
Oh,
Or from
Yep.
Dope
Yep.
and
Okay.
Into the Spider.
That's who I
Shamik
got.
Moore is a dope ass actor.
Yep.
bro.
That's exactly who I got.
Now for Ronnie,
Wait.
I'm
BC,
sorry,
BC
sorry,
and
go
Randy.
Character at a time. Yeah, one
BC
character
and
at a
Randy.
time. You got somebody?
he ain't
You got
pick
anybody
nobody.
for?
I was thinking who they could probably reprise Jada for.
No, we doing Kane. fool.
Okay.
You ain't got nobody for Kane? Go
y'all
past
say
BC.
people- Nah,
Go
past
ahead.
me.
I was thinking
past
for Kane. How about the dude that plays Leon in Snowfall? It's Kane.
Oh yeah.
That would be.
Yeah. I could see Leon being Kane. He has that acting range.
You
in
know
him,
what's
bro.
crazy though? I can also see him being old dog.
I can see.
I could see him being old dog. But yeah, he got that range to be
Spice,
Kane,
spice.
bro, because he could give you that sensitive side and he could give you that nigga, don't try me though. Yeah. Damn, that's a good fucking pick.
Now,
Yeah.
old dog next.
Let's go
Okay,
old dog next.
the role of old dog, and I'm thinking if this is in the realm of the Michael Rainey universe, they homies, they kind of close. I went with Alex Hibbert, main character from The Shy. He was at the end of Black Panther,
Okay.
young boy.
From the Shy?
Yeah, the main character,
Kevin?
Kevin, as old dog.
Okay. I went with it's somebody from the Shy. I got 3 selections for this. I got a homage to his mother, Jaden Smith, to play old dog. I think
thought
that
about that, but I didn't. Go
I think
with
he could he has that range to do it. You know what I'm saying? He has the look.
Oh, I got some.
And he got that range. I got Jacob Lattimore, Emmett from
Don't take them all.
from the
Don't
Shy.
say them all.
about him,
I got one.
Wait.
Don't say them all. You might say
And I
one
got
of
Lil
mine.
Meech.
This nigga just took
I
mine.
got Lil Meech from
He
BMF.
could do old dog.
I got Lil Meech from
Skip
BMF.
over me.
Good.
You just stole my person.
You got Lil Meech.
Good.
Nigga, these are my choices. You tell me not to give my choices? You got Lil Meech too?
I had Meech.
Okay, Lil Meech.
Who you say for old dog, Randy?
I had 2 people. I said ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
ASAP was a decent
ASAP is
actor,
a
though.
great fucking actor, bro.
yeah.
For what he came from.
or Tory Lanez.
Hey, fucking Tory crazy
Yeah,
little
this
ass.
boy, the baby could do it too.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I see Tory little crazy
Yeah,
ass, bro.
yeah.
Throw that fucking
Little short
dread,
nigga
throw
with a
that
high
dread
head.
wig on that nigga. Yes. Yeah.
That'll be fire.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna go to Ronnie.
Okay.
Ronnie.
I got 2 choices.
Yeah.
The first one is Journey.
I was thinking about
Oh
Journey.
yes.
Journey.
I was thinking about
Yeah.
Journey. I was thinking about Journey.
Yeah.
She too fine though. I think she
Jada
too.
was fine.
Yeah.
was fine.
You forget 93. Jada was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now my second choice, this motherfucker fine too though. Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah. Yep.
I
Zoe
think she would
Kravitz
body
is
Ronnie.
is in that Jada.
And you would look at her and say, "Nigga, I moved to Atlanta for
I
her."
would move to Atlanta for you. Where we going?
Yeah, I don't even gotta think about it.
I'm packed already.
I had for Ronnie. I
Here go my
had
pack.
Janelle Monáe. I think she gives that. I'm fine.
Oh,
but
and
I'm
I like you
also-
switching up
but
the
I'm-
complexion.
But I'm also super mature. Like she gives
But
that.
is she a little older to where it's not really set? It's almost like
I think it's that she has that matureness,
right.
but she's still super fine. Like she got that young fine in her face too. But
I mean,
she
Janelle Monáe
can
looks amazing. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love her.
but she can give that matureness to it. And I also
Now, see,
had
if it was Janelle Monáe, then it would have to be Shamik Moore's Kane.
yeah.
It would have to be Shamik.
And then I had Sonequa Martin Green from Walking Dead, Sasha from Walking Dead. I had
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sasha, I was thinking
yeah.
about Michonne. Sasha.
yeah, Sasha
okay.
from Walking Dead. I had her too.
I ain't mad at
as,
that.
as a selection.
And she's a really good actress also.
yes, yeah. And she could play that mature role. Like that was the main thing. I tried to think of somebody that could give that. Who you got, BC? You got anybody? You said you wanted to give Ronnie earlier.
I had LMA.
LMA? Okay, yeah. That ain't a bad fucking choice.
It's not.
Yeah.
So, that's what I had.
What about you, Randy?
I think the person I had probably too young, but only person I could think of is old girl from the daughter from Blackish. That's the only one I could think of.
She ain't too well, maybe because she seemed like she'd be like in they age range in school with them. Yeah. But that's still a good choice, though. Okay. That's a real good choice.
Let's go, Sharif.
Sharif, I went with Caleb McLaughlin. How you say his last name?
Stranger
Things. Yeah. I think he would have been a good Sharif. Even though I would have liked to seen him in a bigger role because I think he's a really, really good fucking actor. I think he'd have been a good Sharif.
I went with Lakeith.
I was gonna pick Lakeith for
because he's a scene stealer.
I think Lakeith would be a good AWACS.
Yeah, but I think that Lakeith, he doesn't need a lot of lines to be great. I think that he could be a scene stealer and a key part of a movie with just the minimal.
But I don't think he looks like, as if we shooting this younger cast, he looks a little more older and mature to be hanging with them. Not saying Lakeith looks old.
Yeah, to be with Sharif. Yeah.
But to play the OG, to play AWACS, I think he'd fit perfect.
Yeah. Did you have something for Sharif?
Sharif. Yeah, so this, I don't know who this guy is, but you know the guy from the memes. I was like, he looked like
who the fuck is that guy?
He's gonna be see when they found one of his Facebook friends.
The meme nigga. You kind of like Sharif. Yeah, every time they put like a comment there and it'd be like yes, and then it'd be something else, and he'd be like, oh fuck.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I don't know either.
BC chose a meme nigga to play Sharif.
I know, right?
He going with an unknown actor.
Don't he look like him?
It ain't about looking like him, but okay, you chose an unnamed actor. All right.
Who you at?
For Sharif, I chose David Kaluuya.
Yes.
Wow. Daniel
Kaluuya. Oh, Daniel Kaluuya.
I don't know how the fuck I didn't.
Daniel Kaluuya.
And I have someone from. Oh man.
That's a great.
That is a great fucking choice.
All right, I only got two people left. Let's go with Chauncey next.
I ain't had nobody for faggot ass Chauncey.
And I have my boy Woody McClain. He played Bobby Brown.
Okay, Woody.
From Austin Power.
From Power.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a good hating ass, faggot ass Chauncey.
I didn't have nobody. Did you have somebody for Chauncey?
Yeah, I'm trying to think somebody that just had like, oh, you hoe ass nigga.
Yeah.
Only person I could think of, and I don't. Michael Easley.
He is that. He seemed like
he's older.
Your girl and shit.
He's older. He got that. I think I can get all the bitches look. Yeah.
That's
I ain't mad at that. All right, now I got Stacy.
I had Stacy too.
I got Big Ja for Stacy.
Big Ja
to the max. I got Big Ja.
That's it.
Oh,
I got Winston Duke. Man from M'Baku.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy.
Yeah. He gives that after seeing him in Us, he can give that I'm big, I'm rough, but
I'm gentle.
I'm gentle too, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he gives that.
Yeah, I can't think of nobody right now. But who would have been perfect for it if he wasn't old now, but dude to play bruh man.
Oh, bruh man, he looked just like the nigga. Yeah.
But he too old to run.
Who you got for Stacy?
I didn't have nobody for Stacy.
You got nobody for Stacy?
Yeah.
Anybody?
I was trying to just get the clue.
I got someone for AWACS.
For me, Lakeith.
Lakeith.
Lakeith would have been the great AWACS.
Sticking with culture, I think I had the game, man. I had the game.
That's one of my two. That's one of the two.
I had the game.
And he from
LA.
Yeah,
just like MC8. Yep. For AWACS, I had game, bro. Yep.
That's a dope ass pick.
Yep. That's one. Yep.
And if Nip was alive,
yeah.
Nip would have been a dog ass AWACS, man.
Yeah. So I had game for that one.
My second person I had Game, or I had Dave East.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Dave East would be
I
a good
ain't mad
one.
at that either.
I'd put Dave East as cousin Harold.
You know what?
Yep.
That's perfect.
That's
perfect.
Hey,
I had.
Let us recast this movie.
I had DJ Quick for.
Watch how it take off.
For cousin Harold.
No, AWACS.
For AWACS, Quick could do it, but he might be too
older
old.
now.
He might be too old. Yeah. Last one I had was Lou Loke. And I just got Too Short playing the same role again.
Because that motherfucker
don't fucking age. Yeah, you don't age, bro. I had Too Short. Or if you wanted to go younger, Vince Staples. Just let Vince do it. Because it was only two scenes.
I love to see Vince in the movie in some kind of capacity on the reshoot.
Yeah, I had to slide Vince in there. I was like, I can't recast this without Vince Staples, man. But yeah, man, I guess anybody got any last thoughts on the classic movie breakdown? Let's give a rating. Before we get to the ratings, anybody got anything last words as far as the the movie, man. Last thoughts.
I mean, besides the shit, how we like nitpick the stuff, because you didn't catch that when the shit that we called, you didn't catch it initially. It took better clarity on the TVs and all that shit for us to be like, that's a different gun, or you know what I'm saying. But overall, man, for the movie to have been wrote in 28 days, shot in 33 days, and they did a whole bunch of little stuff like on the bags in the store. It said like 163. There was a proposal going on in California at the time. Mm-hmm. They were still being tapped in to where they was at and wasn't being Hollywood.
A lot of Easter eggs.
Yeah, they was super tapped in. So I mean, overall, man, great fucking movie for the time.
Yeah,
like if you, it's like a history book. If kids ever want to know what it was like to live in LA in the 90s, like watch this fucking movie.
What some
like,
people lived, bro.
Yeah, get a dose of their. It's literally like a history book on film for that time.
Yeah.
So I don't got no complaints for real.
Yeah, I don't have any complaints either, man. Like I said, this was, and I ain't gonna lie, when I saw this as a kid, it scared me a little bit, bro. Like
to know life was really like that.
Yeah, to know that somebody was actually living like that, and you know, this is '93. I'm 12 years old, and I see like, damn, they getting shot and killed like that. Like niggas could just run up on you at the red light and take your car like that. This was exposure to a world that I didn't know about, that I had only really seen through rap music, and I hadn't had a visual presented besides Boys in the Hood.
You grew up with both parents.
Yeah. I didn't know about no shit. I wasn't out here selling dope and selling crack. You know what I'm saying? I knew about my brother. He was doing whatever, you know, but I didn't hang with him. I ain't saying he was selling crack. My brother didn't sell crack. But I'm just saying, like, my brother was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He had street friends and shit like that. But he wasn't no crack dealer. He wasn't no gang member or nothing like that. But it was just like to see that, and it made me kind of afraid. Like, is this what my brother doing?
Right.
Like, is this really? And you know, it took me time to realize this wasn't. But at the time, I was kind of afraid. Like, I can't believe people actually are going through this. This is fucked up. Like, that people have to live this way. And I think that these movies, Boys in the Hood, Juice, Menace, these movies opened up my eyes to seeing life outside of my little bubble. Like, oh fuck, things are happening differently. I'm not just listening to rap music and thinking these niggas are grown and rapping about certain shit, but this is shit that's actually fucking happening. And it was scary. It was awakening. It was something that needed to be seen. It's a great message.
And no matter how bad I think my shit is, it is not that.
Could definitely be fucking worse. Yo.
It could be worse.
It could definitely be worse. And it was an eye-opening movie for me, bro. It was eye-opening for me, dog. Like, at 12 years old, to watch Menace II Society, it was very, very eye-opening. Y'all, anything? Or y'all want to get to the ratings? Where are we putting it?
It kind of was eye-opener of sorts, but a lot of stuff happened in 93 for me. So I was 9. It's like you was 12, I was 9.
I was younger than y'all.
So shut the fuck up, like I was saying, because there's a point to this. So that came out in 93. Later on, a few months later, my uncle got killed. Mm-hmm. He was only 17 at the time.
Shit.
Got killed at his homecoming. So
what school did he go to?
He was down in Georgia.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's down in Georgia. He got into it. So what happened was, so I got some cousins and stuff down there. So one cousin was getting punked out by some dude. So my uncle beat his ass. Dudes got mad, got some get back, caught him slipping, walking home from homecoming.
Damn.
Because we out down there, it's like a small ass town. So they call him slipping and kind of, you know, I don't know, they beat his head in or they shot him, but after they killed him, they dumped him on a bridge in the town.
Damn, son.
And left him there. So it's like damn, that's kind of like retaliation. So I kind of knew about the retaliation, the get back, and
the element.
And that's why that happened. So kind of learned that. It's kind of like, damn.
That's real shit. You knew firsthand.
I knew firsthand. It was real shit.
Damn, son.
17. He was just about to turn 18.
That's crazy.
Killed him at his homecoming. So it was like, it was kind of, you know, seeing that and doing it, it kind of prepared me because, you know, had I not seen shit like that or been around shit like that, I probably been confused like, what happened? why.
Yeah.
But it's a real reality. It's an eye opener. So,
What about you, Rando?
Two big takeaways. One is that it is the bar for hood movies for me.
Think so?
When we
Yeah.
look at all the hood movies, I think Menace is number one.
That and Boys, you can go back and forth, in my opinion. To me, it depends on my mood. It's either that or Boys in the Hood.
To me, I like it way better than Boys in the Hood. It was so, it hit you right away. I mean, like the opening scene, like it just get into action, and it goes. It's only an hour and a half, and it just goes so fast.
It flows.
I watched it like 3 times.
It's one summer. It's one summer, bro.
Yeah, because we were sitting out here looking at it. I was like, damn, this movie over quick as hell.
Yeah.
It just flows. I think it for me, it's the number one Who movie of all time. Number 2 is that you guys touched on it about how it's the things that people in LA went through, and the eye opener is that for them, and I think it's real life too, that it was like everyday life for them. It's like no big deal. The way that O-Dog could just shoot the crackhead and just and MC8 and old girl didn't even flinch when they shot old girl. It's like, nigga, you stupid. Like, it was nothing for them. When Kane's granddad was talking to him, and he was, Kane was like, I ain't never killed nobody. Like, I doubt that. But it's like, man.
Because we know you out here and we know what y'all about.
Like, Kevin, I've heard stories about you, so like, it's like, we know what y'all doing. Like, it was just like every day for them, and I think, there's a lot of people that's the reality for.
And the crazy part is today, same town, might even be worse.
Same shit happening.
Same shit.
Yep.
So, geez Louise, man. Like, it's
have we really came that far? Or have we? Yeah. Ratings. Let's give it up. Randy?
Was that a both field take? Did you give both?
Yeah,
That was both? Okay.
What you give it, Randy? I think probably out of 5.
And it's 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
I think that when I first began this tonight, I was thinking I was gonna give it a 4. I'm giving it a 5, man. I'm giving it a 5. Sitting here going over retrospectively with this movie, which y'all developed. I already knew I appreciated this movie, but made me appreciate it a little bit more. It's definitely a 5 for me. Definitely a 5.
Like you say, it's pretty much the bar.
Yeah.
For hood movies.
Yeah.
Like if you shooting what you consider to be a hood movie, like most motherfuckers do on Tubi, they should be thinking, I got to be at this level or better. Yeah. It is the standard. If you want your shit to be timeless, because it came out in 93, so we watching it how many years later?
Yeah.
And it hasn't fell off at all.
Yep.
You gotta give it a 5, man. Like they created a masterpiece.
Yeah, man. It's one of those that's gonna definitely stand the test of time, as far as even in the black community, man, and anyone that appreciates great filmmaking. So
we a couple months away from this movie being 30 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
And come on, man.